Hey, what's up guys, it's Ryan and welcome back to another episode of the Death Consumes All Quests mod. In the last episode, we were able to actually finish up the Bard's quest that we've been working on, slay the War Machine, and actually free the War Machine out of his head. Now the Bard has went back to being normal, but we did have to kill Oddhild, unfortunately, so the Bard is a little bit upset about that. But nonetheless, we did finish our quest, and we're going to figure out how to hide spells now so that we can continue our quest with Livia and stopping this plague once and for all. And that's exactly where we left off, so we're going to take one final trip into the Winking Skeever so that we can get the information that we need, and then we'll go from there. Alright, Bard. You better have the spells that I'm talking about here. I really need to learn how to hide spells so that we can continue on with this quest and solving the plague. And I've helped you out through so much through here. You know, everything we've been through, so don't backstab me here. Hand over the scroll. I can't talk to him. Hello? It won't let me talk to him. Is there something around here I gotta do? Livia, what do you think?
What do you wish of me?
No way.
Of course.
I'm pressing it. I'm pressing A on him. Nothing's happening. Oh, am I stuck? Oh, Bard, come on, man. I didn't want to have to do this, but fork it up. Fork up the spells.
Let's find ourselves more action.
I agree, Livia. I'm giving you to the count of 3. Come on now. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Oddhild. That you do.
What?
The magic the necromancer needs is already written on a scroll. Find it in the inn's dungeon.
Guards coming after me.
No more help you need from me.
No!
Now, the song.
Livia, no! No, Livia!
Coward, you rat.
Oh!
So it ends.
I think we're good, maybe? No, it's a zombie now!
Huh? Time to end this little game.
Alright, actually... Okay, so what I think just happened... Oh, he's dead now. Or no, talk. I only punched him, he'll be fine. I only punched him, Livia. Ignore all the blood, that was from the guard. So he said in the inn cellar I can talk to him. Oh! So what happened? Did I break? Okay, I think I see what happened. So if you guys remember from the last episode, Oddhild came in and tried to kill the Bard. But whenever she drew her weapon, I quickly took care of her. Like, I killed her before she was able to get a shot off. And maybe the mod creator never planned for them to be able to stop it that fast. Because when I just punched him then, I feel like it just triggered the animation for when Oddhild shoots him. So I think that's how we broke the quest there. So he said in the inn cellar. He was standing right here. Griff scroll, there it is. We got it. I can't equip it, but I definitely have it now. What's the quest here? Help the necromancer find a way to hide spells. A bard in solitude might help you. Okay, so we got that. That's done.
Speak your mind.
I can't talk to her about it.
Shall we go?
So what, now I have to go to the necromancer, right? Hey, guards. Alright, so we gotta go into the temple, it looks. Looks like he's up there. Oh, I'm staying safe, guards, don't you worry. Disrespect the law and I disrespect you. I won't disrespect the law here, but Solitude's a different story. But here's the necromancer, he's actually coming out now.
On behalf of the gods.
Excuse me, necromancer. I have the scroll in order to hide spells that you were talking about.
Tell me. The man from High Rock has taught you how to hide magic. I've had enough of eating uncooked food, not being able to cast a fire. Tell me. The man from High Rock has taught you how to hide magic? I've had enough of eating uncooked food, not being able to cast a fire.
It was not easy, but I've learned the secret you needed.
Oh, wonderful! Let me make copies of this scroll, and... done!
Excuse me. I'm talking here. Hey, you too.
Oh, wonderful! Let me make copies of the scroll, and... done. Now, time to collect some hearts.
I'm talking here, lady.
Time to collect some hearts.
Remind me what I need those hearts for.
The ritual to locate an acolyte demands 5 hearts each time it is performed, utilizing the link between the plague and the acolytes. Yes, you should. Get me those hearts, hero.
I should go then.
Yes,
There was
you
one-
should.
I dreamed
Get me
that I was
those
the wife
hearts,
of a new
hero.
ruler of Tamriel.
You're a strange
Once
individual,
before I
man.
could see his face,
I feel like something's wrong with his dialogue. He just keeps repeating the same thing over and over. But we did get what we needed there. We do need to start collecting the hearts now. Is there anything else I can talk to him about, though? Tell me about the Lord of Death's plan again?
If you want.
So I can just ask him all the questions again. There's nothing else I can get for him, though, other than to get those hearts. So, looks like we got some more exploring to do, Livia.
it's a good day for adventuring.
It sure is.
Goodbye.
Now, what do we actually have in our inventory? We have a bunch of quest items in our miscellaneous section, such as this Arch Acolyte Soul Gem. We have the Black Soul Gems that we got from killing the War Machine. 5 Blood of Energies, which I still have yet to know what they're used for. The Chewed Arms and Legs from the quest that we did earlier. The Scroll to Hide Spells. Half-Digested Ribs from the quest earlier. Mystic Remains. We have tons of stuff in here that I can't seem to activate. Can't talk about Cavis's Memory, the Scroll, the Chewed Leg. Not even the Blood of Energy. Oh, wait a minute. A few lights flash within the Soul Gem, but you can't look deeper into it. The blood of those she once knew and those she didn't know but were sufficiently powerful will be able to unlock it. It looks like I can actually unlock a part of it, so let's... Oh, that's what the Blood of Energy is used for! So I unlocked a part of it, now what?
I was never prepared to leave the house where I was born and raised. Yet so has fate demanded. For when the soldiers in shining armors came to my home, chanting glory and justice, set fire to the castle. They burned the only world that I knew. Along with it all its inhabitants, save my brother, his wife, and myself. That 8-year-old girl never knew the concept of loss. I asked my brother where everyone else had gone to, and when we could return home. He did not answer, so I thought to myself, they'll put out the fire soon. In a short while we'll go back in, and celebrate it with a dinner. So I followed my brother and his wife into a world I had never known, with that thought in my mind. Since then, that short while has become decades, and never again have I seen those faces that once smiled at me at the Great Hall's table.
Is that all? Livia, I unlocked a part of the memory.
We fight for the right to breathe, to love, and to feel.
There's a lot of things I can't talk to Livia about. But am I able to use more of those Blood of Energies to keep unlocking it? Yeah, I can.
We ran far away from our homeland, into a freezing, inhospitable land that they called Skyrim. My brother, once a high noble son, the hope of our family, became a guard of a small, unbeknown village. We all adjusted to the life of a simple villager, not clinging to what used to be. We had to, as such is what we needed to do in order to survive. My brother's wife was pregnant a few years later. and I had become old enough that being called an aunt wouldn't be as awkward. And during these years, neither of them had told me of why the soldiers did what they did to our family. Then it was the time when the eagle soars, seeking to thrive, and the dragon rises, its flames burning the skies. Having recently moved to a new farming community, my brother was conscripted to fight the Thalmor against his wish of caring for his wife. We looked at him as he walked to the horizon with his newfound comrades, wearing shining armors, chanting glory and freedom.
All right. No quest markers yet. Let's keep unlocking it.
The Great War was over, or so they called. There was nothing great with that war, except its end. For that was when my brother would return. Every sunrise and sunset, my sister-in-law would hold their infant daughter to gaze upon that horizon, hoping he would return on that day. And one day, he finally returned with his comrades.
And I will see it
The soldiers had put his head on a pike as they marched closer and closer and closer towards our village, chanting glory and justice. They didn't bother with the other villagers, for their target was clear. Having found out who my brother was, they came to wipe out his family. My sister-in-law, hands holding my niece, brought me to the inn's cellar. She promised me safety, that we would live through this. We trusted our lives with the village, believing in its vision, that together we can change what was designed and make hope blossom on barren lands. And this was how they repaid our faith. The Dubois are down below. I hid inside a barrel while the soldiers stormed the inn. I held my breath, fearing for my life, as the soldiers tortured my brother's wife. When they had had their way with her, they lit the torches and set the inn aflame, to bury the memory of my family, as they once tried years ago. Not until I was certain the soldiers had all left did I dare get out of the barrel and check on my sister-in-law, who laid lifelessly on the ground. My daughter was nowhere to be found, and I thought the fire claimed her. With that scorching heat, the crumbling ceiling, I knew that's the end. I held her hand to my heart, then I hugged her. If I must die, then I would find solace in death by my family's side. Yet, as I saw the world around me begin to crumble, I heard a whisper. She survived the soldiers' torture, but she couldn't make it out. With that last bit of strength of her life, she whispered to me a name. Saturnius.
Oh, there we go. Completed chapter 1, the girl. The Fugitive is the next chapter. Find a way to unlock the soul gem. Okay, we've been doing that. Unlock the soul gem story. Oh, I didn't read that. Activate the soul gem in the inventory. I never read that at the beginning. I wish I should have. But we have 2 quests that we're working on now. I still have 1 more Blood of Energy as well, so let me unlock this last piece too.
She told me of this Saturnius for a purpose, and this purpose required me to stay alive, so I did. It was difficult, but I didn't take too long to find out who this Saturnius was, and his history with my family. Saturnius I, predecessor of Emperor Titus II. It was during his reign that my family brought High Rock to war, claiming thousands of innocents. They called it the Dubois Wars, for it was not one, but many wars against every proud Imperial citizen. Yet, who would have known? Who would have bothered to find out that this war was fought exactly by the will of their glorious Emperor? When the Thalmor laid embargo on High Rock, the nobles were weakened, and were unable to pay taxes to the Emperor. Such negligence was therefore interpreted as betrayal. That by failing to pay their obligation, they had become thieves who stole from the Empire. And so my grandfather started a war, swiping the kingdoms of High Rock, so that the justice he believed in could be served. And so a Breton family spilled Breton blood on our homeland, so that a Cyrodiilic emperor, well-fed and guarded, could wait to count his coin.
So that was a little bit of background music that we got from Livia there at the end. But that's a little interesting story that we got there. I didn't know that we could actually unlock the Acolyte Soul Gem in our inventory, like I said. But it's good that we were actually able to find out what we had to do next there without having to look anything up. We've been doing really well in doing that. I know that there have been a lot of people I've read in the comments of the mod itself, and just as well as reviews on like Reddit and stuff like that. People have said that this quest doesn't really help you out that much. You know, you kind of just have to figure out what to do as you go along. But we've been doing pretty well, I would say. So now our chance to get those hearts that we need to get for the necromancer, we now have to track down the fugitive. So it says I need to unlock the Arch-Acolyte's story to find out her location, where she is, and the Lord of Death will be there. But we already took care of him, so that's no problem there. But the fugitive, let's head on over to... Oh, we actually don't have a quest marker. We don't have a quest marker for the fugitive. Is that so? Saturnius. Can I talk to Livia about it? Maybe?
Victory for
Yes.
the just.
The voice within the soul gem, the Arch-Acolyte, was once a girl.
As were all women, but only one of them became the Arch-Acolyte.
She once lived in a village, but the villagers betrayed her to the Legionnaire. Oh, wait, no. The Imperial Legion burned it down, I thought I heard in the story. Yeah, I'll say this one. She once had a home, but the Imperial Legion burned it down.
Why?
The Arch-Acolyte was a Dubois.
A Dubois?
The Legion turned a girl into a villain regardless.
But we don't know yet. It's just a small piece of her past. There must have been other people who drove her to the Arch-Acolyte's path. We should find out more about her past before we all become judges.
I agree, but, you know, the Legion is, although I would say one of the better factions in all of Skyrim, I would say that they're not the perfect faction. You know, they've definitely got some problems. So, I wouldn't put it past them to do something like that. But I still don't have a quest marker. Where am I? I was just saying like a second ago how we won't need help throughout this quest, and now we actually might. Is there anything that she can tell me? I guess we just have to find a way to unlock more memories then. Started a wolf among the sheep. An Arch-Acolyte. Kill the Acolyte. What?
What are you hiding, freak?
I just entered Understone Keep, and I got this Wolf Among Sheep quest. Kill the Acolyte. Where? Maybe it was a delayed quest? Oh, wow. Agna's Mill is where we have to go to kill that Acolyte. Alright, so we've made it to Agna's Mill. So our first Acolyte should actually be on the inside of here. No, don't go in there. There's an Acolyte in there. I just saw a woman go in. I'm coming to save you. This is the Acolyte? None of them know I'm here, by the way. I'm hidden right now. Do I put a poison in there to kill him? I don't have any poisons, damn. Okay. Whoa!
No!
Okay! That was a little extra.
Hello there.
Bye! I'm sorry.
Taste of your medicine.
Are we clear? We good? He was an acolyte. That was probably just his bodyguard then. You're about to get spawn killed.
What was that?
Alright. Cure disease. Werewolves. Okay, did they have a blood of energy on them or anything on their corpse for being an acolyte? Let's see. Yep, acolyte's blood. And more blood of energy. So that's one of the things of blood that we need for the necromancer, right? I'm pretty sure that's the same thing. And I can also, I'll wait until I get outside, but I can also unlock another part of the soul gem too. Maybe that'll reveal where the next acolyte is.
My grandfather thought his cause was just, for it was done in service to the Empire, for there existed a greater good than his own country.
Okay.
He never expected that in the end, those whom he fought for the Emperor against would make deals with his very liege, promising to repay the taxes. Then my family and the war they fought were no longer necessary to the Empire. Easily the Emperor cast the Dubois aside, accused us of treason. Honorable men shed blood in wars, believing there is solace in glory. Yet what is glory but a reward mechanism manufactured by those men of greed? The powers that be brought my grandfather to his execution, without remorse, without shame, and his family was since put under house arrest. On the day my grandfather died, patriots stood accused of treason. The nation's service became its worst enemies. And so it has been revealed to me that mine is the legacy of a traitor.
Hey!
Nothing I can say to her.
To be someone worthy of respect through heroic deeds, defending the innocent, fighting the wicked, like my father does.
Alright guys, I know we had a little bit of a jump cut there, but I actually didn't go anywhere. I just thought, what else can I talk to Livia about? And so I pressed A on her, and I went through, and I kind of followed what this quest says here. What's it say? Journey with Livia to discover her story. So basically what you have to do is you talk to her, you go down to tell me more about your life, and then there's a bunch of dialogue options. I did listen to a lot of them, but I did want to save you guys the time because that probably would have been a 20-minute segment. Yeah, I spent probably the last 20 minutes here just talking to her and, you know, just giving her all of the dialogue options that I could. I did listen to a lot of it as well. I didn't just skip through everything. But once you do go through most of the dialogue options that you have with her, you'll get one more quest on here, Eagle's Talons, Dragon Claws, which is investigate Eriker's house and his possible allies. So we are actually going to do that one now because these other quests that we have, we don't have quest markers for them. We don't really know what to go for. So this is really all we have at the moment. So it says I should investigate Eriker's house and follow the leads. After I found enough clues, Livia might want to see them. So we have to go and investigate his house. Alright, we have returned to Solitude now. I didn't think I would be coming back to this city because the guards don't necessarily like me too much. But they did get the war machine cleaned up. I did see they got rid of his body. I do want to know how they managed to carry that beast of a person there. That was quite a big war machine we had to deal with. But Eriker's house should be around here somewhere, I believe. Let's take a look at the local map. All of the Dead... Proudspire, Victoria VC, Bards, Eriker's house, right there, boom. So this one? This might be our house. Let's take a look inside. Oh, it's locked. Is there another way in? Sure is. All right, Livia, stay quiet. We're going to be looking for clues here. Make sure you let me know if you find anything. Safe! Nothing that'll help us, though. Let's keep looking. Alright, that leads upstairs, which we might have to go to. It might be in his bedroom, but we don't know. Hopefully he's not home. I don't hear anything, so he probably isn't. Sorry, man. I know I came in here to look for clues, but I do need some of these potions, so it's just part of the business. I do think it's probably going to be in his bedroom that we're going to have to go up there and look for clues there. Because I'm not finding anything here. Uncommon taste. It's a regular bed. Let's head on upstairs. I'm really hoping he's not home right now. Seed. Another stamina potion. It doesn't look like he's home because this is his bedroom. All right, so we're clear actually. His wardrobe, chest. A master chest. This is definitely where it's got to be. Oh, I'm not good at picking locks, guys. Oh no. Especially master locks. My lock picking skill is like non-existent. Let me take stamina, and maybe I can put a perk into lockpicking so we have a little bit of a better time. What is happening? One? Wait a minute. Do I have the plague? Have I had the plague this whole time? There we go. Cure disease. Maybe that's why I was struggling so much. That should go up in a minute. Lockpicking 15. All locks are 20% easier to pick. And I still have 2 more perks. I can't put into those. Anything else I can drop it into? Maybe some one-handed would be nice. Block? Why is my block reduced? Anyway. Let's take a look. We're not using maces or swords or daggers. Power attack damage one-handed. Oh, yeah. We do that. And then, what's this one to the right? Dual wielding attacks. Can't get any of those. What's this one up here? If I can get to it, jeez. Attacks with war axes ignore 25% armor. Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll also be useful, because we are using a war axe. Alright, let me do a quick save, and let's jump into this master lock. Wish me luck. Yeah, there we go. That's a good, perfect start. That's exactly how this is going to go, I assume. All right, let's kind of test the waters here. This is going to be bad. No, nothing there. Normally I've, throughout playing Skyrim, I've realized, oh wait, no, maybe it's right here. It's right here. Normally they're like far left or far right. They're never really towards the top, but I got an unlucky one here. All right, so we are getting a little closer there. Good thing we have 90 lockpicks. Watch, I'm going to open this up and it's going to have 20 gold in it. Guaranteed. It's not even going to be related to the quest. I'm calling it right now. That always ends up happening to me. Oh! Yeah, there it is. There, yeah, unsent letter. We actually did get something related to the quest. So an unsent letter. What do we got? My lord, the war's tides are turning against our plan. We need more supplies for those fools. Your catapult blueprint gave them an advantage, but if Skyrim is freed to his control, they need more than what they have. I fear he has already discovered our plan, and I believe you feel the same. He has stopped supplying Skyrim with his men since Helgen, and instead resorted to recruiting local Nords. Before long, he will make the Jarls fund his war totally and stop sending Tullius the gold. He knows the war is draining the Empire's resources. Worse, he might know who are behind it. Reconsider my proposal, before it's too late. I have contacts in Riften who know exactly the kind of people who can finish it. All it takes is for you to agree with this. So it looks like Riften's our next task. So let's head on over to Riften, Livia.